can't take it anymore.
Capital Hoops here at DeMatha, head coach Mike Jones. Coach Jones, you get a sweep against PVI. Very intense game today. Talk to me about today's game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were able to play, and there was a lot of uncertainty going into today's game with the weather and everything like that. So very happy that we were able to play. One, very happy to be able to play against Paul VI. Again, it brings out the best in both of our kids. For no fans being there, that was a great environment. It was definitely intense, had all the energy that you needed and everything. So very happy that we won. It's the first time in a very long time we've gone to overtime with them, I think. And, you know, extra basketball, bonus basketball, whatever you want to call it. You know, when we play each other, when Paul VI plays DeMatha, I mean, this is what you expect to happen. So very happy with the result. You know, my hat's off to PVI as well, though.
Keels had 41 today. I know the last 41. The last time you played him, I think he had 36 or 37.
Yeah, 36.
Where does he stack up amongst? I know we've talked before, and you've told me Chris Likes is one of the hardest guys to prepare for that you've ever played against. Where does Keels stack up?
I'm gonna have to get over the 41 points first. What? How many points did he have in the second half and overtime? How many points did he have at halftime? Because I thought we were at least doing a decent job on him in the first half. Wow. I mean, again, Trevor is that unique blend of, I mean, his skill set is obviously very elite. He can shoot the ball. You know, he's very good around the bucket. He's got the type of game, he can post you, he can score mid-range, he can shoot threes. You know, he can get to the free throw line. So, you know, wow, 41 points, that's a lot. Scotty Reynolds is the last one, I think, to score 40 against us. And obviously he was a high school All-American as well. My hat's off to Trevor, his family. We tried to recruit Trevor to come here back when he was in 8th grade. Great kid, and our USA family as well. Whichever school gets him is getting a hell of a player. But fortunately, I don't have to coach against him anymore. I can just root for him. So very happy to be able to say that.
Talk to me about this season as a whole. A lot of challenges, which I've heard you allude to in other interviews and writings and whatnot. But to sum it up real quick, how have you kind of overcome those, and what are the main challenges you face?
It's what we teach. I mean, and I don't overstate this, and this is not hyperbole whatsoever. Literally, everything that our kids have gone through this year is unique. Like, no one can draw from an experience to say, well, the last time we went through this is what we did. Like, this is brand new. This is just a different level of adversity. And I am proud that it didn't do anything but give us an opportunity to teach and reinforce being resilient. And for all of our kids that were able to play, for all the other schools that were able to play as well, we went throughout this shortened season without a hiccup, because guys did what they were supposed to do. They stayed safe. They stayed out of areas where, you know, they were potentially putting themselves at risk, and then they put themselves at risk. They put our team at risk. They put our team at risk. They put our season at risk. So, you know, shout out to our kids for doing everything they were supposed to do. Shout out to their parents for making sure they did what they were supposed to do. And then shout out to our trainer, Wendy, who, along with the rest of the trainers in our league, did everything they could to make sure that we were able to have a season. And I cannot thank them and the heads of school for allowing it enough. Who knows what comes of this, but who knows when the end is going to get here. But the fact is, the WCAC did everything they could for our kids to be able to have a season this year. And for the seniors who were not last year as juniors able to completely finish their year, and then to come in with the uncertainty of this year, trying to get colleges to look at them and things like that. Every time we were able to step on the floor was an opportunity for our kids to get some film. And ultimately, there's no championship this year, so ultimately that is exactly what this season was about. And I'm very happy we were able to get to this point.
Last question I want to ask you, there's a rumor floating around the DMV that you got the sharpest mask game in the DMV. Any comments on that?
Sharpest mask game? I don't know about that. I'm taking all endorsement contracts coming, so this is just my way of letting everybody know that, you know, I can't be hired as a spokesperson for, you know, whoever. No, but seriously, real talk, I appreciate the relationship. I ball, I shoot, swoosh, Capital Hoops.
Capital Hoops here at DeMatha, senior Jordan Hawkins. Jordan, you wrap up your DeMatha career here with arguably your best game in a DeMatha uniform, 29 points, overtime win against a very tough Paul VI team. Talk about the win today.
It was a great win, tough win. It's probably the highest high school game I've ever been a part of. So we got great guys on both sides. I would like to thank Coach Jones for everything he's done for me, all the assistant coaches. It's potentially my last game of high school, so yeah, it's definitely emotional. So I thank all those guys here.
Would you say this is the best game you've had in the DeMatha uniform since transferring here?
Yeah, probably.
Talk about, it seemed like you made a serious effort to get the ball and to take the ball. Like sometimes you don't have that mentality where give me the ball, get out of the way, I'm taking the ball to the cup. But it seemed like today that was kind of your intention. Talk about that.
I mean, it's a tight game. I know I can score big moments, so I knew I needed to get the ball, put the ball in the basket. That's what my team needed, so that's what I did. So.
Talk to me about that one play where you grabbed the rebound straight down the court for that big dunk.
I mean, nobody stopped me, so I just rose up, dunked it. So, yeah.
All right, Jordan, we appreciate it. Great job today. Great win. Finished your senior year undefeated.
Yeah.
And good luck in Connecticut.
Thank you.
All right. Capital Hoops here with DeMatha Jr. Rodney Rice. Rodney, 20 points, a very impressive win, back and forth game. Talk to me about sweeping PBI this year.
Well, they're a great team, so we had to bring our best effort, execute on both offense and defense. So that's what we did. Came out with the tough one.
Talk to me about how your junior year has gone over here. I don't think we've talked to you since you transferred over here, but coming to DeMatha, you get a chance to start. Seemed like you shot the ball a lot this year. I was a little bit surprised at how many open looks you were getting. You were knocking them down. Talk about your junior year here.
Well, I'm always going to stay aggressive. That's just my game. That's just who I am. I've been aggressive ever since I came up playing basketball, so I do that. The transition's been all right. I got to be more efficient on the offensive end and also lock in on the defensive side. So.
How about talk to me about having an undefeated season here? Obviously a very shortened season, but you know, the chance to get a lot of national recognition, be ranked highly in some of the national polls, and finish the year undefeated.
I mean, we got a lot of guys that can play. We're deep. We're a deep team. We got guys coming off the bench that can sub easily for a starter. We got guys on the bench that can start. So, yeah, I mean, I expect that out of us.
As you head into the senior year, you'll have a lot of responsibilities next year. With Elijah and Jordan gone, you're going to have a lot more touches, be expected to produce a lot more. Talk about kind of going into your senior year as one of the de facto leaders on this team.
Well, I feel like I can control a team, run the team. So and that's what I've been doing since middle school, so I'm comfortable with that.
All right, Rodney Rice, 20 points, impressive win today. Great year here, junior year at DeMatha. Look forward to seeing you next year.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.